And welcome back, folks. Once again, it's Woodbridge TV 35 live from Colonia High School. Dylan Moltez, Jack Counter. We are here for the second matchup of a beautiful December seasonal night as it's time for the boys to play. And this matchup should be going as Fords will take on Avenel in the middle school championship. The boys have had a solid season thus far, and they look to add another trophy to their cabinet. Fords coming in undefeated. Avenel 6-2, their only losses being to Fords. And both these teams have had a batch of games to reach it this far. It's all starting December 4th as we get started as number 4 on AMS tries to get it, but he gets fouled. So how are we doing today, Jack? What do you expect in this game, and how do you think it will unfold?
Well, honestly, Dylan, I think Ford's going to pull away with this one. They've been dominant all season long and very physical against their opponents. Avenel has been efficient at times, but overall, this Ford's team has been handling teams with ease.
As a lot of contact there, it looked like Jaden Garcia traveled there. Did no call on the travel, but Fords will get another chance. Matthew Fortuna will pass it in. Jaden Garcia looking like the point guard in this team. Number 21 on AMS getting a touch of that ball. Quick passes, layup, and it's good. And a good start, Jeremiah Pentel getting Fords on the board, 2-0. And a very quick game as we get a 3 and splash. How about that? AMS answering right there. Tyler Holloway, and you can't let them get that open, Jack.
No, you can't. It's an excellent finish by Tyler Holloway.
This game is just flying by right now already. Really fast-paced game so far, a lot different from what we saw in the girls' game. And just from what we're seeing so far, it just looks like Fords has just gotten everything under control. They already beat AMS once again twice. And they look to do it a third time here in this championship game. As a turnover by Fords. A lot of trouble with the ball. Number 10 on Fords trying to get it. Falls down. Quick run by Garcia. Garcia with the layup. And that is just a great move off the glass. And how about that? Jaden Garcia, number 21 on Fords with all the points today. But that's not sustainable. They need to get other guys with the ball and contribute. And who do you think will be those people?
It really could be anyone at this point. I think this team has been doing good so far. So if you pretty much give it to anyone, they can contribute any way they can.
And that is true. They are 8-0 on the season. A lot of things can happen here. And once again, this game just zooming by, 4-3.
You know, one of my baseball coaches said while we were in the championship game, actually against Avenel, you can beat a team once, you can beat a team twice. It is almost impossible, or it's very impressive to beat a team 3 times in a row.
I couldn't agree more. You get the download, and you know this team very well, especially after a third time. But Garcia is already moving, makes a few men draw contact with him, tries to drive up, but foul on the floor. And it would not be a lie to say that they're having some trouble against Garcia.
It's true. They're gonna need to start putting the locks down on Garcia, and then everything starts to become a little bit easier on the rest of your team.
And you kind of saw that there with the double team, as number 10 on Fords there will take the miss. Joseph Averlo. Tough shot, but he got open, tried to take it. And let's see how AMS bounces back. Number 23 dribbles it in. London Walton. Guarded by Fortuno, and the ball gets intercepted, and the ball gets taken right back. Avenel going all the way down the court. Stolen again. Hot potato all around this Colonia High School court. Garcia goes. Contact again. And touched last by Fords.
That was just simply pandemonium right there. We had maybe 4 turnovers, maybe 3 turnovers. It was...
Yeah, and I feel like both teams kind of need to slow it down a little bit. There's a lot of game left. As he curves to the cup, doesn't get the finish. Walton goes. Walton, Euro step, And oh my goodness, how do you do, Jaden Garcia? Jaden Garcia just doing it all here, getting those points.
Jaden Garcia later, that was very impressive.
And that ball was like a laser beam all the way down. London Walton with a three. No good. Fight, scramble for the ball, jump ball. And let's see who stays with the possession. And I believe, we'll see, it's AMS. And just the pure aggression. You can feel the hate in that rejection. Walton passes it in. Walton gets it back. Walton, guarded by Fortuno. Makes a few men miss, and he curves right to the cup. And looks like AMS and Fords will have to talk it over. And this has been a very exciting start to this game so far, 4-5.
Close game so far. Of course, some difference makers. Fortunato has been getting in there with some good finishes. He's the one who just got that layup and the one who got the three-pointer. And of course, the Ford star, Jaden Garcia, with the denial at the baseline. It was very impressive players we have here.
And Garcia with all the points for Jordan Rambert gives it. Aaron Hernandez has it now. Aaron Hernandez taking some time, spins around, goes. Long pass. Thinks about the three. Waits. Steps back. Almost off the glass.
Really had that one.
Number 5, Kieran Alvario. Trying to make a great move there, but couldn't finish. But Fords will save possession.
We're going to see one to remember. Isn't that right, Dylan?
Absolutely. I think we got a classic so far. Makai Murray will pass it in now. 3 by number 23. No good. Off the rim. Second try. No, but a foul. And this has been a very aggressive game so far. These teams are not wasting any time. They're just going straight to the cup. And now he'll head to the line. Makai Murray with his chance to get his first points of the game. He'll be the first person besides Garcia to actually score if he gets this free throw right here.
Where he's got to lock himself in right now. This Avenel crowd deafening.
In and out. And that's unfortunate, but still a good shot, and I think that's some room to work with right there.
You can't give these Wildcat fans any reason to cheer.
Murray, second shot, no good. Had a way better shot on his first attempt. But AMS just going right to them. Zig and zagging is number 5 on AMS, Lamar Carter. Lamar Carter going up again, and another foul. And as this game was just being super chaotic now, this game's definitely started to slow down with the fouls.
Of course, yeah, it's starting to become a little more cleaner.
Lamar Carter with the second attempt. Rolls off the rim, and it's good. And the parents are loving it here at Colonia High School. And now right into the rim is number 13, Jordan Rambert. Like a bull.
Excellent finish by Jordan.
6-6. 3:09 left on the clock. Lamar into some trouble, passing it quick, right back to him. Switches the man. He got the three from the corner. No good. And he kind of rushed the shot a little bit.
Yeah, of course, you got to set your feet in there. If you get a clean shot, you can have this 9-6 lead. Very crucial to beat a team like this. Very crucial.
Absolutely. But now another foul, and once again, heading to the free throw line is Fords. And now it seems like both teams are kind of having some trouble keeping their hands to themselves. Rambert back on the line. Rambert's shot, in and out. And this rim has definitely not been friendly to these Fords and Avenel players.
No, of course not.
Jaden Garcia, after having a hot start, kind of slowed down a little bit. They took him off. Rebound by AMS, number 5. Lamar Carter kind of taking control of the offense. Double teamed. Pure aggression. Double teamed by Fords. As number 25 will take the mid-range. That was Walton. But not even close.
Yeah.
Pass to Fords, but it's no good. And now a big scramble for the ball. These teams are completely fighting. What were you going to say there, Jack?
That was the aggression I was talking about before the game started, or as the game was starting. This Fords team, that's how their dominant season has been going. Pure aggression and efficiency on the court.
And wasting no time is Fords, number 23. Trying to drive to the rim, but he doesn't get anything there. AMS 6-6, playing a good game so far. They've lost to them twice. They're not trying to lose a third time. They're trying to get their revenge. And what a way to get their revenge than in this championship game, as another scramble for the ball, fight for the ball. And they'll call it jump ball, I believe stays with AMS. And now the refs are starting to kind of call these kids out. And it's exactly what you and me were talking about. I mean, they're getting a little too aggressive there. They're going to start calling some fouls. They're going to start calling more.
In this type of a game, you just got to keep your head cool and focus, because you're trying to bring home a trophy for your school. You're trying to bring pride to your school name, and especially your name.
Absolutely. As a great save by Alexander Corona, but the 3 was not made by Carter. But now Carter and Elijah Jones try to get it back. Carter is going right to the rim. Euro step, and it's good. And I believe a Fords defender got a piece of that there, but still going and rising to the rim is Lamar Carter.
Some great physicality by Douglas Carter.
And Lamar Carter doing it all for AMS. Lamar Carter goes. Lamar, you betcha. Lamar Carter, how you doing?
Wow, he is just unstoppable right now.
Putting on the gas and another attempt. Lamar Carter is just doing it all right there, stepping it up for AMS. What are we seeing right here, Jack?
We're seeing a complete different change of the energy of the game. You want to win championship in important games, there's an energy, there's a flow to the game. And if that flow is going towards one team, it usually stays, and that's how you win the game.
And that was Angel Sanhez with the play, answering right back, 8-10. Number 3 for AMS now, Elijah Jones. Blocking foul, called on number 15, Aaron Hernandez. And let's see how many points Carter has now. 5 points, tied with Elijah Jones. 5 for number 5. Jake Burnham passes it. Carter is defended by number 15, Aaron Hernandez. And wow, what a 3 hitting the Brunson celly. And how do you do? Carter is just electric, on fire right now. As a fake 3 by Fords, no good. Tries to keep it in bounds, but he steps out of bounds. And that is just a great play by Carter. And he's just on fire.
Lamar Carter's got to keep that ego a little bit down. He almost got faked out, almost lost it all.
Yeah, he was celebrating a little too much there. There's still a whole lot of game left. And now 3 seconds left. Carter's just going to shoot it up, but he gets fouled. And he'll head to the line and shoot 3 points. And that's just not what you want from Fords.
Right now, again, the flow all towards Avenel right now. 5-point lead this early in the game. It's going to be tough for Fords to get back into this.
Yeah, absolutely. And they had such a hot start with Garcia, and you really haven't seen him in this game since. I'm really curious why they decided to take him out. Why would they take him out if he was completely on fire?
My guess is that the Ford coach trying to preserve his best player for the second half.
As now he'll take his second shot. He missed his first. and having some trouble at the line after getting so hot. And, you know, sometimes I feel like you can get really hot at the line, but you also get really cold at the line as well.
Of course, absolutely right.
So now Carter will take his third shot, but a really bad mistake there. It looked like he moved before he took the shot.
Concentration and simple mechanics is all you need right now to win.
Avenel will roll it. He has time. Picks up the ball. Takes the shot. Oh, it was so close, but that will be the end of the first period. Potential for an upset, or does Fords have a comeback in them? 13-8. We'll be right back. You are watching the Middle School Basketball Championship right here on Channel 35. Second period underway now. 10-minute periods. Garcia finally back in the game. Garcia moves, waits. He's open for the three. Matthew Fortuno. Splash! Matthew Fortuno. How about that? He is just getting Fords right back in this, and now they're only down by 3. As Fortuno tries to get a big steal, but doesn't get it. And what I really like about these kind of games, you kind of get a glimpse into the future, because a lot of these kids will probably go to Colonial, they'll go to JFK, they'll go to Woodbridge. So you're really getting to see what these kids are all about at such a young age.
Of course, you're completely right, especially these Avenel kids who are all planning to mostly go to Colonia High School if they don't choose, I don't believe, is it Woodbridge or John F. Kennedy, Dylan?
Well, it definitely could vary. A lot of kids, I remember I knew a kid who was at Colonial High School. He was a great athlete, but he decided to go to Woodbridge. Derek and Brian Anderson, they decided to change because they wanted to be, in their opinion, a better program.
Right.
So it really just depends on the kids, the parents, and how they do. But yeah, we'll just see. And while we were talking there, Ford's now heading to the line, 10-13. Once again, 4:08 left on the clock. Just zooming by. Clock still runs during the free throws, though, so this game just completely is zooming. Walton has the ball, will pass it in. He is guarded by Fortuno. He goes to his right, tries to get a screen, doesn't get the screen. Needs to pass the ball quick. He's double teamed. Gets it off. Long pass. Moves, gets completely swatted and bamboozled, but once again heading to the line.
That's Abeid Unjum over there. He just, he had a good pump fake. Those Fords defenders got in there quick. Excellent, excellent play despite the foul.
Abadu Jim heads to the line, shooting 2. Gets the fancy roll. 11-14. Or excuse me, 14-10. And even though Ford's kind of lost themselves a little bit, they're staying in this game. Shot is good by Udadu Jim. Both free throws made. Garcia goes to his left. Going through traffic. Turns around, pushes off. Matthew goes up. And wow, what a rejection by Jim. And this Avenel cheerleaders and these Avenel crowd is just rocking, bringing some energy to the team.
Crowd reaction is crucial.
Very long pass. Garcia goes, once again, double team inside the paint. And you started to see some adjustment there. What did you see? Well, what you saw there was you saw when he started to drive into the rim, they weren't double teaming, but then once he started driving and trying to go up to the rim, you saw multiple defenders of AMS trying to block him, and they did a good job.
Right.
4 goes, and he is just swatted, but you could clearly tell there was some contact there. A little too aggressive on Ford's is number 14, Jeremiah Pimptel. So with that, he tried to go from one side to the other, and now Tyler Halloway will try to take a shot. 15-10, shot is good, and now up by 2 threes is AMS. Once again, you are watching the middle school championship game, Fords and AMS. We have had an amazing game so far. And it's very important to hit those shots with a lot of contact. You need to hit your free throws, Jack.
Of course.
Garcia once again trying to take control, but he's double teamed again. Matthew back to Garcia. Garcia goes up. Doesn't get the lucky roll. Gets his own rebound. And unfortunately, he gets the reset. Tries to get the mid-range, but it's no good.
You can already tell that Garcia is the heart and soul of this Fords team, and definitely the main contributor to this 8-0 season, which got them here.
And like I said, you know, you need other guys to contribute, and who will be those guys? As it's a long floater by Walton. Gets upset, doesn't get the foul. He loses his glasses. Barado goes, and one, count it, and the foul. Woo. Matthew Baruto, how you doing, man? And that's a great way to get Fords back into this game. Drawing some contact, getting the points, and now heading to the line with a chance for the old school three-point play. Misses his shot, but Garcia gets it. A chance for the four-point play. No good. Good job by AMS not boxing out there. Walton goes. Three-pointer. Bingo! Tyler Holloway. And there's just been so many threes just being chucked all over this Colonia court. Pentel goes. Passes it to Joseph. Joseph, and he gets called for the travel. He gets forced to travel there. Great defense by AMS.
Excellent, excellent defense.
And I feel like playing this team twice is really helping out AMS, especially after getting beat twice. Barker goes. Barker, quick pass. Getting triple teamed, and you'll see what the call is there. And it's going the other way.
Yeah, and as you were saying, Dylan, this team came in with a chip on their shoulder. They have something to prove. Avenel against Fords, man. This is a rivalry. They've been beaten twice, like you said.
And now fast break goes. Holloway, and what a move, getting a turnover, and he's just pushing it. And now the lead all the way up to 10. Fords in a little bit of some trouble. Garcia goes, great move, moving his arms and finishing. And we'll see. Fords wants to talk it over, and wow, we have just had a great game so far. (22-14), 4:59 left on the clock. AMS, the black and yellow. And we are just having a great show here at Colonia High School. Carter getting pressed by Aaron Hernandez. Long pass. And a great play by number 11 on Fords. But rushing way too much there. They need to take some time, figure out what they wanted to do. But he tried to get the long pass, tried to get some quick points, but it turns into a turnover.
That was some great defense, but some bad offensive execution from these boys in blue.
And like you said, the boys in blue coming after Lamar Carter there.
Absolutely. If you can shut him down, you can basically shut down most of this Avenel team.
Well, I feel like Fords was definitely getting led by Garcia. You kind of seeing all these guys get a turn to take some shots and make some points. Like you've seen guys like Carter, you've seen Holloway, you've seen a lot of players kind of contribute to this team, and that's what it is. Basketball is a team sport. You need multiple people to contribute or else you're not going to win. That's Absolutely. Just plain and simple.
Absolutely.
Walton drives. And a great move by Carter. Carter has an open lane. Does he get blocked? No, but unfortunate miss. Could not get the finish. Makes a great playoff with forcing that turnover, but he just couldn't finish, and that's just really unfortunate. Could have extended this lead. That's a three. No good. Off the rim. Gets his own rebound, though. Long pass. Fakes the pass, and he finishes.
Fords is a dangerous team when it comes to the paint, and we just saw that in execution right there.
16-22. Aaron Hernandez with that too right there. Carter zigs and zagging, but you call a travel there. I think he moved his other foot before he made that pass there. And there's just a little bit of a mental mistake there.
Right.
Long pass. Hernandez goes, and Hernandez finishes. Aaron Hernandez, how is this guy just going at the rim and they're just not catching him?
This lead is being quickly shortened by Fords.
Hernandez was on Carter, but he goes quickly and they switch men. Now Carter, 5-on-5, the switch. Carter's three is an air ball. Rebounded though by Fords. And now Fords will go quick. And now it's a three by Hernandez. No good. And we just have so much going on here. It's kind of hard to describe everything that's just going through this game. And I feel like it's a problem for both of these teams to kind of just slow it down and figure out what they want to do. But instead, there's just constant scrambles for the ball.
Of course, yeah. It's been a little messy at times, but these teams have also had great discipline. But it's been mostly messy.
And now fast break. Hernandez going up against Carter. No good. Couldn't finish. Second chance now, though, for Fords. Making a move. And the ball, oh, wow, swirling and swirling around the rim, and he gets the finish. And the biggest problem I feel like for AMS is that they're giving Fords way too many chances.
You're absolutely right. You can't give a team like this any breathing room. You can't give them any air to suck in because they will take advantage of it and use it to their advantage.
And the lead, it was just 10. It was just 12, I feel like a few seconds ago, and now the lead is cut to 2.
Well, that's what these middle school boys basketball games can do. It's so quick because the game is so fast, and it's just, oh boy, we got an earthquake.
And as someone who calls the games for Colonia, I feel like these games are a lot faster in middle school than they are in high school. There's not a lot of stopping and starting, I feel like. There's way more stopping in high school.
Absolutely.
Well, I feel like instead these kids are they're just letting them play. Carter directs his teammates to go back. 1:18 left on the clock. Carter's second shot. It's all swish.
It's very good by Carter to try and get away from this Fords team.
Murray pass it to Hernandez. Hernandez going back. Doesn't get the finish again. He was blocked. Carter guarded by Micaiah Murray. Now it's the big man, number 25. And it's a three. No good. Rebounded. AMS, second chance. Carter gets the three. No good. And I believe they called another travel there. And it looks like Carter is just having a little bit of trouble dribbling. He's making some great shots. He's making some great moves, but that's his second travel called there.
He's going to have to clean himself up.
Half-court press. Hernandez does not get the lucky bounce. Hit by AMS, not trying for another scramble, and they rather just play some more defense. Jordan Rambert will pass it in. It's quick to the Alasanas. Salas goes all around the world but doesn't get it. Under a minute left. Carter, guarded by Murray. Carter goes. Physical contact. Fast break. Fords going out. Number 23 has an open lane, and it's good.
Walton makes up from that last drive. He almost had the all around the world.
And it looks like they'll play for the last shot here. Carter is guarded by Hernandez. Gets the screen. Hernandez is still on him. Long pass. Loses the ball. Takes a shot, and it's a long three. Bingo! How about that? Chase Burnham to end the first half. And wow, that is how AMS finished it. And what a beautiful, beautiful finish. And it doesn't look like that was meant for him. He just kind of had the ball. There wasn't a lot of time left on the clock. He just threw it out there, and he finishes.
Of course, yeah.
What an exciting game so far, and we got still another half left. Once again, Jack Counter, Dylan Maltez, 27-22 is the score. You're watching middle school basketball here on Woodbridge TV 35.
Welcome back, everyone. My name is Jack Cowan. Next to me is Dylan
Maltez.
And this is TV 35, Woodbridge TV. Right here, we've got some of the star players, especially for Avenel. Lamar Carter, 10 points, and Tyler Holloway with 12 points. A lot of his points come from free throws. But focusing on Lamar Carter, he has already had 1 block and 3 steals. This guy has been a unit all over. And looking over at the forward side now, it's been a little more spread out. Jaden Garcia with 6, Aaron Hernandez with 6, and D'Angelo Sanchez and Matthew Fortitano tied with 4. So it's been a little more spread out for the forwards Falcons.
And second half now underway. Walton, long shot trying to get off the glass. And we'll see what the call is here. I believe they called a foul. And I definitely agree that these two offenses are completely different. It's way more spread out.
Of course.
When it comes to forwards. Holloway now tries to pass it up, intercepted. Great turnover now, fast break. Holloway getting it right back. AMS need to slow it down, but they get the floater, rejected. Stolen again by Garcia. Now, long pass to Matthew. Matthew, no, but a rebound, and he's right there to get the 2. 24-27, and we're just having an amazing game, and forwards is just right back in this, Jack. Another turnover. Long layup. And now, just like that, the lead is just a short 1 point. Back-to-back steals by Jeremiah Pintel. 4-on-4. Holloway goes, tries to get the floater, and is fouled. And in my opinion, I feel like both of these teams are evenly matched. But I think if just one team gets hot at the end, they'll come away with it.
Of course, and the main difference between these two teams that is separating Avenel from Fords is that Avenel is basing all of their talent into about 2 or 3 guys, whereas Fords is kind of, like I said before, spread out a lot more where everyone's contributing.
Holloway made his first shot. Holloway, a really good free throw shooter, all things considered. Holloway takes a second shot, and it's good. Holloway again, and now the lead right back to 3.
He is Mr. Reliable.
Exactly, Old Reliable getting it done. And speaking of Old Reliable, Garcia now double teamed. Matthew goes up with the short mid-range, and it's nothing but net. Matthew Fortuno just getting it done, and he's just having a great time here in this championship game. Holloway now with the 3. It's an air ball. Long pass, doesn't get it. Jeremiah goes, Jeremiah waits. Back to Matthew. Long floater, no good. Gets it back, goes out of bounds. Tries to pass it back. Doesn't get the layup, force back, floater. Oh my goodness, so much going on, and how many opportunities did Fords have there? AMS needs to stop boxing out and get their rebounds, Jack.
Oh, looks like we got number 10 on Fords. That's Joseph Varello limping on one leg. Oh dear, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, you wonder maybe just a cramp. But yeah, you saw there, Utah's just, this game has just been so chaotic. I feel like AMS really having some trouble getting its rebound there. They had so many opportunities to just close that out and get back, but they gave Ford so many chances, and eventually, they were gonna get the ball in the basket.
Right now, teamwork is making the dream work for Fords.
Half-court press now by Fords. Long 3, no good, in between the backboard and the rim. Garcia, long pass again to Matthew Baruto. Matthew Baruto goes up, no good. Rebounds, AMS. Holloway goes, loses control of the ball. And it would have been clean, but they called a travel. So it would have been a turnover against AMS anyway. And I feel like number 4, Tyler Holloway, kind of has to calm down a little bit. If there's one thing I feel like both teams are struggling with, it's definitely trying to figure it out and slow it down so they can get a shot off.
Yeah, Fords needs to start taking advantage of just getting shots in there. Just like you said, slowing it down. And when they're in the paint and have the opportunity to get a layup, they need to take advantage of that and just make the layup.
Hernandez, guarded by Holloway. Hernandez, double teamed. Garcia with the 3, top of the arc. It's no good.
Garcia has had such a fast start to this game, and he's been slowed down by this Avenel defense when they saw the type of talent that they were having to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely. They definitely adjusted to his style and his play. He was kind of driving a lot just down the middle to the rim, and you kind of saw the AMS defense going spread out to kind of closing back in to when he started driving.
Of course.
Hernandez waits. Hernandez makes a move. Hernandez doesn't get it. Rebounds. Jeremiah. And hit all the way out into the stands.
Holloway's got such a great wingspan to get some blocks in there. He's
Absolutely.
he's a nightmare for this offense.
Yeah, and he's playing with his heart, and a lot of these kids are. No shot made there, and back to AMS. You got an offensive foul there on the rebound. 29-30 now. Ford's now with the lead. But it's not a big one. And we'll see.
The energy and the flow to this game has been shifting back and forth, back and forth. Avenel had it for a good long while, and then Ford started to come back. It's been a wild game. It's been wild, but it's very fun to watch.
Couldn't agree more, and we still got a whole lot of game left. 5:05 left on the clock. Fords and AMS both making some substitutions. Christian Barker now in. playing guard, moves to the right wing. Carter, jab step, pivots, moves around, gets right by him. Carves to the cup. No, but a foul. And this game definitely slowing down. And these parents very passionate about their AMS squad.
Oh yeah, especially when it comes to boys basketball.
You see some kids complaining about Carter kind of faking the free throw, but that is allowed. You can take your time. There's many ways you can shoot a free throw. You can jump if you really wanted to with the free throw. But that's completely clean. You can fake it out. Carter will take his second shot. Carter takes his time. It's good. 30-30. How about this? A championship game to remember. And wow, that is a great move. Zig and zagging is number 11, Makai Murray. And Ford's answering right back after the game is tied. Bounce pass. So number 3, Elijah Jones. Elijah Jones gives it to Carter. Fakes the screen, and now a foul.
You can just tell by Ford's defense that London Walton has to be the leader here. He's making sure everyone's in their places, and this is what's making Avenel struggle a little bit when they get to get a shot off. It's just their Ford's defense.
Absolutely, he's the commander of his defense. 3 by Jace. Jace, no good, but a rebound. Barker now, giving it back to Carter, screen. Carter, great move, stops, shoots, and great move. How about Lamar Carter? Stops with his feet and gets the finish. And as you were saying, Jace,
something truly wonderful about this Ford's defense is that they all shift like they're one machine. And when they don't do that, you can tell that they do let up some baskets when they don't do that. But when they move like a symphony, it's very satisfying to watch, and it's very, very effectful against Avenel.
And I think the reason why is because a lot of those guys they drive to the right. A lot of these guys are natural righties, so their strong arm, their strong hand is on the right side.
Of course.
It would probably be the same way if a lot of these guys were lefties. They probably would shift their defense to the left. Number 15, Aaron Hernandez will take his second free throw. It's good. 34-32. How will this game finish? Carter, long pass. 3. No good. Bounces off the rim. In and out. And scramble. And it's a jump ball.
Ford is giving Avenel the opportunity to let their shooters have some space in the 3, and they're just guarding tight inside the key. They will not let anyone try to get inside there. It's very tough to get past that, especially in middle school basketball when kids are just chucking it up there without proper form.
As a number 5 gets the ball but loses it back, and a mistake by AMS. No points given though with that mistake. Long move, and wow, that is just a great move, driving up and shooting that floater. High arcing floater, Lamar Carter. Aaron Hernandez goes. Aaron Hernandez, weird shot. No foul called on that. Hits the side of the backboard. And now 34-34, a chance for AMS to take the lead back. Elijah Jones. Jones makes a move. Gives it up to Barker. Barker long. Rejected. Put in the friend zone by number 23, Angel Sanhez. But now Barker gets his revenge. Barker goes up. Barker waits. Fade away. Oh, it's no good. And this has just been so entertaining there. And Barker saying, anything you can do, I can do better.
Of course, he's got that speed. He doesn't have the build to be maybe LeBron James one day, but he's got that speed. And if he was just a little bit faster, a little more better on that execution, he would have had such a great layup.
And I felt like he stuttered a little bit there. He kind of saw him coming from behind, and that's why I think he stopped and tried to shoot a fadeaway.
Of course, yes.
34-34, 1:38 left to play. Carter has 2 people on him. Long pass to number 3, Elijah Jones. Jones gives it back. It's the big man. Takes it up. No good. Rebound. And it's big number 25. 24, Jace Burnham. Murray goes up. No good. Rebounds. Number 15, Aaron Hernandez. Aaron Hernandez, and way too much contact there. Refs calling it.
This is where trouble's going to start to brew for Fords. Like I said earlier, they were so good with that movement and guarding inside the paint, but when you let that up and you get just a second, if you're too lazy, Avenel's going to take advantage of it.
Onions, number 23, Angel Saez. How about that? Answering right back, and now the lead given back to Fords. Carter will fake the pass, waits, passes it back, and now it's back to Carter. Carter moves to the right side, right wing. Carter now resets. Guarded by Aaron Hernandez. Long 3, and it's in and out, but the rebound. And now a foul on the floor.
He almost had a good shot there, and I think
Carter will try on the left wing now. Carter. Great defense by Malachi Murray. Big man, number 22. Tries to fade away, but they call the travel. And he was trying to pivot with his foot, but he moved it. And you just got to be so careful. Those are just basic fundamentals you have to get better at.
Of course, and Lamar Carter has been shooting so well, even while he's in the air. Imagine what he can do if he can just find some space, sit down, and have an easy 3.
That was Alexander Carter called on the travel, and now a foul called on number 5. He was limping a little bit on Fords, but now he comes back. Kyron Alvaro, and now we'll head back to the line.
This game has been speaking words that I think we all know. If you don't have the size to play, you can't play. We haven't seen any of the little guys start to get involved except for that free throw right there.
And you see the heart and passion from number 5 on Fords. Kyron Alvaro, he was hurt out pretty much the whole second period. He comes back in, gets some contact, and shoots his free throws. Goes 1-1, but it's a ball, and it's and 1 on Angel Saez. How is he doing that? He just picks it back up. Great reaction, great finish, and wow, now he'll head to the line and shoot an and 1. And now the lead with a chance to go up by 5. Angel Saez putting some gas in the tank, and he'll head to the line. And it's just a great finish by this Fords team to end the third period. And now it can end with 5. AMS was definitely not expecting that, Jack.
Right, and excuse me for this. I just had a very big mistake. I feel like I'm saying the wrong name. Saez has been the leader on Fords defense, not London Walton. I apologize.
All good. Saez will take the shot and gets the old-fashioned three-point play. Saez making some magic happen.
This game is starting to get away from Avenel a little bit. They've been outscored 11-6 since they were tied at 30.
Good analysis. And they'll have one more chance to get a shot here. Number 15, Abahu Jim will pass it in. Rolls it to Carter. Carter's gonna take his time. He has to pick it up before Jeremiah picks it up. Carter goes, Carter drives, Carter goes, makes a move, Carter, bingo! Carter cutting the lead a little bit closer, and that will be the finish. And now only up by 3 is Fords. We are going to have a great finish to this game, guys. Jack Cowan, Dylan Maltez, Channel 35. It doesn't get better than this. You're watching middle school basketball here on Woodbridge TV. And let's look at the stat line here. Avenel Wildcats, Tyler Holloway, 14 points. Lamar Carter still leading with 17. Rebounds is tied with Corona and Ubadu Jam. Once again, a little bit more spread out. 10 points by Angel Sahez. Has a block. Matthew Fortuna with 6. Jacob Rambert with 4. Aaron Hernandez with 8. Jeremiah Pimentel with 4. And Jaden Garcia with 8. Rebounds is led by Joseph Alvaro. A finish for the ages. Jeremiah goes up, tries to get it off the glass, and some confusion for the defense there. Ford's thought about the full court press. Holloway with the 3. Onions! Holloway again!
And that's the one weakness of that Ford's defense. They're giving too much space.
And speaking of defense, they were not ready going quick. Matthew Fortuno getting right back into it, 43-41. And now turn away, Makai Murray, Makai goes, Makai waits. Almost gets it in, but a foul and a chance to shoot 2.
That was some very impressive awareness there by the Ford's defense. Very good steal, too, by Murray.
For sure. Makai Murray now. Chance to shoot 2. A chance to extend their lead. To 3. No good. And these are just some crucial free throws. This could make or break the game. When this game is all said and done, you don't want to look back and be like, hey, I really wish I hit those free throws. We could have been up by 3, by 4, by 5. Makai Murray now. Second shot. Off the rim. Full court press. And wow, the shot is still in. Great rebounding off the free throws. 2 misses and doesn't even matter because he still got the 2 points anyway, I guess.
Garcia got those free throws back for Fords.
Hernandez now. All up in Carter's face. Carter goes. Carter gives it up. Long pass, mid-range. Udamu Jim, how are you doing, man? That is a great mid-range. Now Matthew Roberto goes, and Matthew Roberto, 4 points to start the 4th quarter for, conveniently, number 4, Matthew Baruto.
Avenel's speed has got Fords looking all over the place. Like, where did he go?
Now a foul called on Carter. Sorry, against Carter, and now he'll head to the line. 47-43. 8 minutes left from Fords becoming champions, but they gotta hold on to this lead. And Lamar Carter will have some things to say about that.
Great passion and love from Lamar's parents and his fans. Of course, this is for the big trophy, man.
Avenel not wanting to go 0-2. The women lost already today to Colonia. And they're not trying to go empty-handed today on championship win Tuesday. 47-45 the score now. Fords up by 2. And just such an exciting and eventful game. Who do you think will come up on top, Jack?
Oh, it's hard because these two teams are as even can be. Ford's strength versus Avenel's speed. It's tough. I'm going to go with whoever's got the lead right now. I'm just going to stick with my gut. I'm going to go with, I think, does Fords have the lead? I'm not sure who's on the left. Is it Fords?
Fords is leading by 2, yes.
I'm going to take Fords just because of their playmakers. It's extremely tough to stop Fords. And with the pressure of all your fans cheering for you for Avenel, I think it's going to be too much mentally for Avenel. I think Ford's going to come away with it.
And let's see if AMS proves you wrong here. 47-45 again, the score. 8:39 left on the clock.
Oh, well, I hope I do.
Eric LeGrand's court here at Colonia High School. And let's see how this championship game, we've got a great one, and let's see how it unfolds. Intercepted by Carter, free layup, and just like that, you have jinxed this Fords team. We are all tied up.
Oh boy, I'm not good at that.
And now a foul called, getting way too aggressive.
Speaking of, Eric LeGrand is a proud graduate. He was an Avenel Wildcat in middle school.
Didn't know that. Lamar Carter now with 21 points. He has just been phenomenal. Didn't really have a strong start at first, but he's just completely turned on the Jets. Speaking of which, Carter goes, and great move! He just drived through that Ford's defense, riding like a missile. Lamar Carter, as he gets another turnover. Lamar Carter! Oh my goodness, that would have been phenomenal if he hit that shot, but instead he'll head to the line again, and he'll take that because he has been a great free throw shooter thus far, and he's actually got a lot of his points on the free throw line.
It's just an excellent show of Lamar Carter's athleticism and his just the way he moves his body is so fluent.
And gliding to the rim, zig and zagging, attacking the lane, whatever adjective you want to describe, Lamar Carter showing these kids what's going on. Hits both of his shots. 49-47. Excuse me, 50-47. 7:45 left. Jeremiah goes. Aaron Hernandez. And one. No, but they call an offensive foul, I think. Let's see. Yes. No, they'll call the shot against AMS. And that was, excuse me, Aaron Hernandez rising to the rim. Jeremiah's shot. It's good. And one. Once again, another three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Hernandez trying to give Avenel, this violent crowd, no reason to cheer this late in the game.
Good defense, getting completely pressed by Matthew Baruto. Pivots, does the jab step, drives to drive, going through traffic, double teamed. No call on the travel there. I believe there was a travel. Now Carter going to his left, spins, goes up, doesn't get it, but great rebound and awareness by Adadu Jim. And just an impressive job to be ready for that rebound to get the shot off and still get some points. And now Ojim again, all of these stars shining bright at Colonia High School. Holloway with the mid-range, it's good! Holloway, how about that? Now Carter gets a piece of it, Carter gets it. But that is just such a brutal, he was trying to jump for the ball, but they call a travel as he was jumping up to get the ball.
Avenel is slowly but surely proving me wrong. Looks like they want this a lot more than Ford's, but they're going to have to get through a freight train of Ford's players to try and get this.
And Garcia with the pretty finish and swish. 52-54. One score game. Carter goes up. It's a three. Fakes about a three. Doesn't go. Gets the screen. Switches man. Garcia. Carter loses the ball. Gets it back up. And unbelievable. You cannot stop this man. The Silver Surfer. Lamar Carter. Baruto goes. Waits. Goes to three. Three by Perez. It's good! Ice in his veins. Angel Saez. Answering right back. 55-56. Carter goes up, top of the arc, three, no good. Elijah Jones would have been a huge three to hit that right there. This place would have lost it. Garcia goes, driving, right into the cup, fake move. No good, couldn't finish. He had AMS's defense fooled. 55-56, and I am just having a blast with this game.
It's a fun one. It's like we've said maybe a million times, it's one to remember.
And they don't call it a championship game for nothing. These kids leaving it out all on the court. Fords, AMS. Will this be it? Find out in just a moment. Abadu Jim heading to the line now.
In these 10-minute quarters in middle school basketball where it can get messy and a little too fast sometimes, it's so impressive to see 50-point games, especially for both teams. This is a sight to see.
Well, I mean, the game has evolved, Jack, you know. My dad, when he was a high school basketball player, you were lucky to even score 50 points in a game.
Of course.
Now you've seen the game evolve. You've seen so many of these kids get more athletic, more talented, and they're really showing it up for their future. A lot of these kids are 8th graders, 7th graders. These are probably their last games as students of their school, as athletes. They don't want to end on a loss. They want to finish strong.
I run a boxer one against number 5. The ball out of his hands.
So what they do, like you said, force him left. It's a blitzer. It's a boost the ball out of his hand. That's if you're trying to win it.
58-55, 5 minutes left. Jack, I hate to say it, but you might have jinxed this Ford squad. How does Ford's get the lead back?
They're gonna have to start locking in like they were in the second quarter and the third quarter. This fourth quarter has been nothing but messy for Fords, and that's what middle school basketball can be, but they're gonna have to tighten up. They're gonna have to finish strong with this last 5 minutes.
Absolutely. Substitutions made. Micaiah Murray, Matthew Barado, Aaron Hernandez, Garcia, Angel Saez, the 5 for Fords. Holloway, Carter, Walton, and number 25, Jace Baram, and Udawa Jim all up for AMS. Ahez goes quick. Ahez gives it up. Micaiah Murray, offensive foul. And that you just can't have that happen in crunch time. They call the charge against Fords. And Fords could potentially lose their first game of the season in its biggest game of the season yet. And they call a travel there. I believe there was some contact there with Fords trying to push Ujab down, but they called a travel. But there wasn't enough contact to call the foul. Baruto passed it in. Murray gives it back to Baruto. Baruto takes his time. Jeremiah on the wing. No good. Air ball.
Game right now is starting to slow down slowly but surely. Teams starting to lock in this last quarter of a quarter,
half
of a quarter.
These coaches are probably thinking a lot harder of how they want to deal with it. As now a turnover, and they found to stop the fast break. And honestly, a smart job by AMS. They make a mistake. They try to slow things down again by calling the foul and setting their defense. Bruto will pass it in. Sahez. Sahez the 3. Splash! Splash and 1. Oh my goodness. Angel Saez with the
58.
bullseye and sticks it. Angel Saez with maybe one of the clutchest threes you'll ever see in a basketball game at Colonia High School. 58-58, and now a chance to take the lead.
He's got 3 shots, right, Dylan?
No, if you get fouled and the shot doesn't count, you'll take 3 shots. But you'll get 1 shot to make it a 4-point play. Sahez will go, and Fords takes the lead.
Sahez looking like the hero for his team right now.
Carter going up quick. Long pass. Ujam waits. Long pass. Holloway. Oh, aces! Oh, wow! Tyler Holloway. Scramble for the ball. Fight for the ball. And now number 15, Hernandez, waits, goes back and tries to drive up, but now loses the ball. And right back, the momentum just keeps switching back and forth and back.
Absolutely right about that.
Hernandez knows his man. Mano and mano. Carter passes it. Back step, fades. Tries to go for the jab step. It's right back to Walton. Carter goes. Carter waits. Carter moves. Carter! And one. You betcha! Carter putting it all on the court in this championship game. Doing it for his boys in black.
This Fords team had a powerful zone defense. It's slowly starting to get exploited by these Wildcats who are just too fast for a zone defense.
The Lamar Carter legacy game. Putting it all on the court and doing it with his heart on his sleeve. 28 points on the day. Carter takes his free throw off the backboard. 64-59. Its biggest lead since the third. Full court press. Sahez goes. Baruto, easy layup. No, doesn't finish. That is so crucial. Could have made it a three-point game, but now it's a scramble and jump ball.
Avenel starting to take this game back. The energy now shifted, especially in these last 3.5 minutes, is crucial. Right now they have it.
Long pass to Barado, intercepted now. Carter's gonna go quick. Carter, he has one man to beat. Carter, no good. Ajam with it goes up, and a great rebound by Ajam, and now he gives AMS another chance. Carter with a three from the corner, no good. And it was in and out, so close. Long pass to Murray. Murray has a lane. Murray gets the layup. 61-64.
What a game.
With about under 3 minutes left. And it has been madness, bedlam, chaos here in the championship game. Fords and AMS want this championship so badly, but only one can win. And just a huge mistake by Fords. You just can't have that happen. He was open on the wing for a three and doesn't hit it. Micaiah Murray on Carter. Nobody can stop this man. Carter goes up, gets some contact, and gets fouled.
Less than 3 minutes to play in this game now.
The AMS crowd is loud and rowdy. Fords has nothing to say to this insane atmosphere that AMS has given us here at Colonia. Substitutions made now. It was a really, really rough pass, and it probably deserves a substitution. It's Aaron Hernandez, and he's just so frustrated with himself. He's really thinking about that pass. He's really going to want that one back. Number 14 now for Fords, though, coming in. And could Fords' immaculate season come to a halt in its biggest game of the year? Jeremiah Pimentel will sub in now for Jeremiah. Carter's free throw. It's good. He has just been perfect at the line. And now Lamar Carter with a 30-burger in the middle school championship game. Potentially the future of some of these Woodbridge Township high schools right here at Colonia High School. And he tries to get another turnover, but gets a piece of number 14's hand, Jeremiah. And if they could just hold on to this lead, they have a pretty decent lead. They're already up by 2 scores. Avenel could lift the trophy here at Colonia High School.
This Fords defense is starting to slowly fail for them. Avenel is just too quick, too efficient to be stopped.
They've had no answer for Carter. He has just been zigging and zagging through this defense, running right through them, and he's just not afraid of these Fords defenders. Carter is a talent to see, And it'll be very, very interesting to see what he does at the high school level. But right now, he has just been popping off and showing what his game is all about. The Avenel fans trying to make some noise for their squad. Holloway is going to be guarding Baruto. Sahez will dribble it up. Sahez loses the ball. Carter gets a piece of it. Baruto goes. Baruto, mid-range. No good. Makai gets the rebound. Makai loses it. And a good fight by AMS's defense. AMS has a chance to pull away with it. Carter goes. Carter, Euro step. No foul called. Long cannonball pass. And unfortunate, so many crucial mistakes in such a crucial time. Micaiah Murray couldn't get all of it there, Jack. So unfortunate.
Had he made that pass, this would have been a 2-point game, a little more manageable for Fords.
Baruto all up in Holloway's face. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Carter just gets the ball for the rest of this game with the offense. It seems like that's the case. He's just completely taken over and has just left it all out on the court. Such amazing talent at the middle school level. And missing these free throws. And if they hit some of these free throws, it could become multiple score games, triple score games. But he misses the first shot. Fords makes some noise. Holloway. Second shot. No good. Not even close. Sahez once again dribbles in, gets the screen, changes man. Sahez with the three. No good. It was so close. Bounces all around the backboard and the rim. But they call a travel on AMS, and now a second chance at life is Fords. Wasting no time. Perez goes, and number 21, Jaden Garcia, for the deuce. And they try to get the full court press, but fouls them instead. And now a 2-point game left, 151. Excuse me, by the way, that was Jaden Garcia taking that shot from the free throw line. But now, in the bonus, it's AMS, and that's not the guy you want at the line.
Absolutely not. He is, of course, Mr. Reliable when it comes to free throws.
And this is his 18th free throw attempts now of the game, and he's made 10 of them. Once again, he's just not the guy you want. 1:51 left on the clock. 63-66. Misses his second shot. Rebounds. Sahez. Garcia goes, loses the ball. Baruto goes. Matthew! Let's go, Matthew Baruto! Never say die, the Fords Middle School. Baruto goes. Free by Holloway. Tipped. Hit. Loses the ball. Garcia goes. Garcia fast break. Garcia makes a move. Garcia! Layup!
This game!
Unbelievable with under 2 minutes. Fords has clawed all the way back to get the lead. Carter goes. Carter moves. Carter doesn't get it. Rebound by Fords. Garcia takes his time. And timeout made by Fords. And Fords just like that.
Sorry, bro. I gotta go to the bathroom.
You good. Unbelievable. With under 2 minutes left to play. Fords, they were down by multiple scores, down by 5. And they have just clawed all the way back to this amazing, phenomenal, fantastic game. Electric here in this middle school championship. This packed Colonia Gymnasium. What a scene, what a game. It is a blessing, it is an honor to call a game like this for Woodbridge TV. Excuse me, my partner, Jack, had to go to the bathroom there. Sometimes you can't hold it in for that long. And now Garcia on Carter. Garcia goes to his right. He's pressing up more. Pass. Almost loses the ball. Sahez goes. He waits. Long pass. So thinks about the three, doesn't go. Bruto goes. And hit last by London Walton. And now trying to slow things down. Fords has a chance to make this 2 scores or to make it a 3-point game. Garcia tries to go to the middle. Sees a double team, passes it, resets. Sahez goes up. Garcia. Great defense by AMS. Loses the ball as Carter and just getting swarmed. Carter moves. Carter gets blocked, but a foul with 33 seconds left. 66-67, and now Lamar Carter, sounding like a broken record, heading to the free throw line. Everybody on their feet now. I can barely see. Basically the biggest shot of Lamar Carter's life right now. First shot, it's no good. Pressure all upon Lamar Carter's shoulders.
Lamar Carter, he's been the hero for Avenel. He has been so electric, he has to focus here.
Carter's second shot. It's good, and it just rattles in. 67-67, and he loses the ball. But they call a foul against Fords, and Fords is just having such a roller coaster of emotions.
Mistakes are being made that cannot be made by these Fords Falcons. They have the championship trophy, the 8-0, the undefeated season banner. They can see it, they can visualize it. It's not going to be there if they can't stop making these mistakes.
And this went from being a tie game with Fords a chance to win it, and now he's heading to the line, and now he's getting a chance to win the game. This is just an unfortunate scene and an unfortunate turnover by Jaden Garcia. He had such a great start to this game, and now these kids, just so much pressure, so much heart, but they make a crucial mistake at probably one of the worst times at the game. Carter, now at the line again. Misses his first.
Avenel has been beaten twice this season. They got nothing to lose. Fords has everything to lose.
I could agree more. Fords, there's way more pressure on them. They haven't lost a game all year, and they've actually beat AMS twice. So, it kind of maybe hurts a little bit of their ego to be playing such a close game against a team that they've beaten before. Carter misses both free throws. Bruno gets it, and now timeout called. And wow, he almost got it back, but now Fords will have a chance to win the game. They'll probably hold on to the last shot regarding if they don't turn it over. And what's a play you think they'll set up here, Fords, Jack?
Knowing what Fords does best, I think they're going to drive the basket. They're going to set something up. They're going to give their biggest guy, they're going to get Garcia in there, and they're going to hit a layup to make this 69-67.
Do you think it'll go quick, or do you think they'll take their time for the final shot?
Oh, they're definitely taking their time. The Fords coach is a calculated, smart man, and he's definitely going to take his time, make sure to run it down to maybe 15, maybe even 10 seconds left to give Avenel maybe the possible 3-point buzzer beater. That would be something. That would be something.
I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about that.
Oh yeah, live confirmation of the goosebumps here.
67, middle school championship. Maybe the biggest game of these young men's lives. A scramble for the ball, still gets it. Number 14 gets it back for Fords. Sahez goes. Sahez takes the mid-range. No good. Loose ball. Holloway goes. Holloway gets it back up. Last chance. 40 seconds left. Holloway goes. Holloway drives. Doesn't hit it. Rebound. And now another chance for Fords. And now we're seeing who called a timeout here. Both coaches arguing. I believe the coach for AMS is arguing for the foul. Ford's saying that they claim that they called a timeout. And a lot of confusion on both sides. And just unbelievable. And if they don't hit this shot here, we will go to overtime. And
overtime in a championship game would be something to see.
it is just unbelievable. I have no words. I am completely speechless. I got nothing to say.
The whole Ford's crowd is dead silent, twiddling their thumbs, chattering their teeth off, man.
And it's kind of crazy because they're the ones with the ball. You think they would be a little bit more excited, but it's AMS just bringing the energy, bringing the heat, whether it's the team or the fans.
It's every sport. Coming from a middle schooler myself, facing Avenel is always a challenge. Their students have the heart for the game. They are the best fans you could have. I think Avenel, of course, has a chance to prove me wrong of my halftime prediction.
And they're really trying to talk it over here. AMS's coach not happy with this officiating here. Point leaders for Avenel and Ford's Lamar were 32. 17 points, Angel Sahez, number 23.
Who's the leader in points, Dylan?
For both teams?
Yes.
Sahez with 17, Carter with a 30-burger, 32 respectfully.
Wow.
Absolutely just putting it all out on the court and just fighting until the last second. Sahez, full court press. Sahez goes, long three. No, fakes out the three, goes up. It's good! It's good! Oh my goodness! Jeremiah Patel! What the layup of his life! Oh my goodness! And that will do it! Fords completes its immaculate season. It's immaculate run. They try to rush the court. They don't rush the court. And that is the end of an amazing season. Or not. We'll see if there's still time left on the clock.
The basket went in, Dylan, with about a second left, and it went all the way down to 0.
Yeah, I want to say they might have a chance to get another shot off, but it'll be really quick. That was one of the clutchest shots I've seen. He fakes the three, he has defenders all up in his face, and he just throws it and gets it off the glass.
I was in a daze there, Dylan. Who got that shot?
I think that was Jeremiah Pimptel, number 14.
Clutch, clutch, clutch.
And I never would have thought we would have got a frenzy in an amazing atmosphere like this. You saw the frustration from AS number 4, Tyler Holloway. You saw him throw his jersey in complete frustration. And now with 69, 67 points, 2 seconds left. One more chance for AMS. And it's just so heartbreaking to see some of these kids put all their effort, all their hard work, and you got to give it up to them. They worked so hard for this moment.
Avenel's going to get a final shot. 2 seconds left.
Number 3 will pass it in, Elijah Jones. It looks like they'll try to give it to Lamar, but don't be surprised if you see somebody else. London Walton will also be near midcourt. Lamar tries to go. 1 second left. Lamar goes! It's off the rim! Fords walking in a winter wonderland! Undefeated, immaculate season finished! Fords, your Middlesex 2024 champions!
Avenel going home with a double disappointment. First the girls, now the boys in upsetting fashion.
The immaculate season is complete. Fords does it in crunch time. Jeremiah Patel with one of the clutchest shots you'll ever see. Lamar Carter putting it all out on the court. He did everything he had. He dropped 33 points, and it wasn't enough. But Fords has done it. Fords are your 2024 champions. What a game, Jack.
We saw some great defense. We saw some great offense. We saw 2 great, evenly matched teams, and in the end, It was Fords that came out on top. It was, there's really nothing to be said like this team was just better in every way or this team was just dominant the whole time. It was 100% even Steven. There's no other way to put it.
And the Fords coach having a blast. These kids, they work so hard. Obviously, it's very hard to have a perfect season and beat AMS for a third time in a row. And Fords, with their fans, with their cheerleaders, with the whole support, finishes the job and wins the championship here at Colonia High School. This is Dylan Maltese. Jack, it's a pleasure talking to you, doing a game with you, man.
Of course.
Thank you to everybody at Woodbridge TV 35, Bruno, Xavier Brooks for the stats. I couldn't thank you more, man. This is Dylan Maltese signing off. What a game. We'll see you soon.